Welcome back to Against the Odds Garage. I'm Biggin.
I'm Tiny.
Obviously. We've got a pretty good lineup here. We didn't really get into a whole lot of detail on specifics. We just worked the way we usually do. We just got some stuff done. We actually forgot to do this part. We had to come back and do this after the fact.
Again. Because when we come here to work on stuff. So we just get in, it's part of our groove. We set up, we start recording, we have fun.
And we screwed up because we were going to work on something else today and we forgot the battery because I know you're sick of these, we're sick of these. Sort of, but I did order a bunch of parts to get a bunch of stuff done and some of them came in. We got the gas tank. We got the clutch kit. I mentioned, believe it or not, these are just the clutch pads. That's all you change. These little rubber things, which I need to get my this boy to wrestle on that. But I can't show you that until later. And this is the gas tank, which I need for that.
To get him to wrestle.
This is the size of a gas tank normal, and this is the one I ordered. Why? Because I like the looks of it better.
I'll be getting one of those myself.
Nah, you're tiny. You need a small one. And now, we need to move this. So you get to go for a little bit of a ride.
Well, you do that. I think I'm going to start removing the layers of tape that hold the CDI on.
That'd be a great idea, Tiny.
Where did the knife go?
Now, that's a good question.
Tiddly-tum, tiddly-too. What happened to my tool? I wonder, don't you?
How's that, Tiny?
That's good. That should be good.
Gonna cut our heads off, but that's fine because it's not about us, it's about the bike.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, dearie. You know where it is? Where? It's in this mess. What is all this garbage anyway? Oh, I was gonna bring a knife from home because I'm sick of this. We're going to have a whole day of cleaning this mess up. You're just going to have to unwrap it, Tiny. You're going to have to do it the old-fashioned way, unfortunately. Oh, plug the fan back in, will you? That's why it's not warming up in here. There's the knife. I found the knife, too, by the way. I'll buy my onesies.
I feel like I'm getting ready to ask this camera if it comes here often. I'm so close. What's your favorite drink? No, I'm kidding.
I forgot my soda pop somewhere. I lost it. Don't give me that one that's been on the bench forever either.
Oh, yes. I left a full one on. I didn't leave a full one on the bench.
Yes, you did.
I left a half full on the bench. And I'd still drink it.
No, it's not beer, ladies and gentlemen.
Today we are enjoying a nice ice cold, not sponsored. So if you want to know what we're drinking, too bad we can't tell you.
But it's not alcohol.
But it is non-alcoholic.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, by the way.
Yep. And you might be wondering, is our green? Well, first off, I've got these little green stripes here that you can't see because I'm really far away. And Biggin's laces are green, and so are mine. So we are, in fact, wearing green for St. Patty's.
I'll be wearing more green later, but you won't see it.
Yep.
because I will at that point be misbehaving.
Now, Megan,
Yes.
since it is St. Patty's Day, tell us a cool Irish fact.
I'd love it to. But you kind of put me on the spot there because I don't know any. I can tell you a story,
Yes, a story. That's akin to a fact.
but it's about an Irishman who took a nap.
Oh, I think I know that one.
Yes, along came two girls. You know that one? They wondered about his kilt and what was under it.
Yeah, I think it was a Scotsman, though, Megan.
Well, it's my story, not yours. You tell it the way you want to, and I'll tell it the way I want to.
I believe that's the guy who's saying Cow Patty's story. He's the one who copyrighted that.
Yeah, that's why I changed it.
Oh, clever, but that's still
Now you,
that's
and
still,
I'm not singing.
Oh, well, it's still copyright infringement.
It's not if you change it. And
Yeah.
you don't sing.
Why did you put so much tape on this thing? That's what I want to know.
I didn't want it to fall off.
But the zip tie, don't you think?
I didn't have one. And I was in a hurry.
There was a zip tie on it, Megan.
I didn't want it to fall off. All right? And it kept the moisture out. Worked, didn't it?
Yeah.
And why, oh why, can't I ever get a socket where I want to get a socket? Check that over there, will you?
Check what?
The red one. Ouch! Ooh, this little tire I lean on. I need
Yeah,
to
that's
weld.
good.
I need to weld this little tire I lean on,
Yeah.
but I kind of
You
like
knocked
that.
your soda over.
Oh no! Moisture alert! I better drink it. Acts like it's a criminal offense.
Well, I just see.
no,
I
you
just
knocked
see
the
red.
soda over.
My brain was a little more panicked because I just see this red liquid pouring all over the floor, and I'm like, "Oh no, that's not good."
You know what else I did?
What?
I lock-plated these. So they're not going to come off with your fingers when you lose them.
Now, as for the Irish fact, Megan, I thought of one that we could share. St. Patrick did not, in fact, drive snakes off of the island.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, you know, St. Patrick's famous for driving the snakes off the island of Ireland.
Well, isn't that something?
But snakes was a metaphor for the non-believers, and people who believe in other religions, like heresy.
Harassing people with a knife?
No, heretics.
Well, you're holding a knife up like you're threatening me.
I think that's how that goes. I'm gonna have to look
I
that
think
up.
you're a fruitcake. Look at this, Tiny.
It's like that carburetor had just been taken off.
And not put on correctly. Wasn't that your job?
What do you mean not put on correctly?
Look at.
Yeah, I never tightened it down because I
In other words, not put on correctly.
knew we were taking it off again. Why
No,
would I
you didn't. You didn't know for sure I was buying a motor for this. Do you imagine if you went for a test ride and your carburetor fell out?
That would have been
That would have made.
that would have been funny.
Oh, I'm sure people would have laughed and laughed and laughed. There goes Tiny. There goes Tiny on his nose.
Yeah.
Actually, you wouldn't have fell off. You just would have had to pedal back.
Could have been like, look at that fat joker wheezing.
You beat yourself up too much, Tiny.
That's the only way I'm gonna get better. Is
You
if
know
I-
what? I am not going to take the exhaust off things
Yeah.
because, you know, I'll have to buy another gasket if I do. You know what else I'm looking at that I don't have right now?
What's that?
This mount right here. But it'll come in that other kit, though.
Right.
because I think we're going to need that on that bike over there. I ordered new clutch pads for this motor. Even though it has issues,
Yeah.
we're going to
Try to extend its life.
clutch it, because there's no way I can do with this what I'm going to do with that one.
Right.
That motor in the background, which you can't see because we're
Blocking
away,
it.
but it is in a clip that I think we're showing this time, aren't we? We took a clip of that bike.
We did take a clip of that, but we were both drunk.
So we're going to show that clip anyways, because it's...
Oh, no.
What?
This is the messed up. This is the bike with the bad CDI.
No, it isn't. This bike ran perfectly.
Then why is the CDI all chop suey?
Because we changed it. And the plugins were leaking. It's not chop suey. This bike ran perfectly. The only problem with it is you kept throwing the chain. It had a chop suey CDI and we fixed it. But I hate those plugins and I cut them off every time. Your new one's going to have a chop suey CDI too. But I'd like to get heat shrink for it, and we didn't have any. Remember?
Yeah. There we go. And that's the CDI off. Also, I'm going to come over to this camera.
Do we have an empty can? I'll see.
I don't know.
I'm like, I don't know.
The boots that you got a 50-50 shot of the boots with these motorbikes having a terrible boot.
Boo. Oh,
Spark plug boot.
We changed those.
We change these to NGK boots if we can. They're so much better. So much better.
These creamer jugs, coffee mate creamer jugs or anything like that,
Coffee cans.
are the absolute best because they have screw-on lids. And if a person has a marker, it's great to mark them because you wind up with things like this and you have no idea what's inside them. So it's like Christmas again. It's always like Christmas here. You're always unpacking things. It's like, oh, I remember that carburetor. I took that off 5 years ago. Is it any good? And it's usually not. That's why it's in a coffee can. Just parts and pieces. Well, it's any good for.
You know, Bacon, I'd like to make a shout out
Oh, good Lord.
to the guy who lost this knife on the side of the road.
They didn't lose that. We got that somewhere else, but I'm not saying that on here.
Oh, well, I'm pretty sure I picked this up on the side of the road.
I'm pretty sure you didn't. You got to take this. Ow! Take that off.
Take what off?
I bought that knife. Thank you very much.
Or no, that's not the one that we found on the side of the road.
No, that
That's-
one broke.
That's right. I broke that one. I break
You break everything.
No, I don't. You break your fair share.
Nope.
What am I taking off?
You see where the chain is. That's how we're gonna remove it.
All right. Do you have that tool handy?
Well, I can't see what tool it is.
It's the
Tiny.
hex head.
You mean Allen wrench, Tiny?
Allen wrench. Yeah. I can't. I just woke up, folks. 2 hours ago, but that's besides the point. I just woke up, but 2 hours ago. I thought that was pretty funny.
You mean it? I don't know what size it is because I can't see it.
Big.
This size?
I don't know. Let me see.
I'm gonna be here all day in the Allen wrench.
Nope, that's a little too big.
Just try that.
Nope.
Try that. I have them. I have probably, maybe. Hey, is that seals off? Oh, God, zoots. You're on your own, Tiny. Find it yourself.
What?
You're on your own. Find it yourself.
Well, these ones won't work either.
Well, here's a toolbox. It's got tools in it. I have something else to do for a minute.
If I remember correctly, this is an itch of a scratch to find.
Me getting sidetracked is awful, isn't it?
Yeah, stay on track, baby.
I don't want to.
That's my guess.
It is. It is your gas tank. Very perspective for perspective.
Very
Perspective, even.
Man, you're making a mess.
I know. Gadzooks! I found it. Why do we have this up here, Tiny?
What's that?
We can take that out.
That's not mine.
Oh, we must have spare pieces. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh my Lanta.
Isn't that somebody else's saying?
No, I don't think so. I don't know. I've said that forever.
You are old.
Yeah.
Now,
I try hard not to swear on.
look how long-winded that is, everybody. That's pretty long-winded.
And what does long-winded mean, Tiny?
Long-winded means there are a lot of threads and it takes a minute to pull.
Oh, God.
As compared to the bottom one, which fell in the dirt.
Why didn't I put a clamp on that? Why was I being a shyster? Ooh, good Lord. I was being a shyster, wasn't I? I must have. Oh, didn't feel like I needed one. Apparently, since I can't get it off. Ooh. Huh. I cannot believe I had that right in my toolbox.
Seal saw?
Yes.
I thought it was downstairs, but I knew you had some.
You didn't even tell me I had any.
Yeah, I did.
You were gonna, no, you didn't. You were gonna let me buy some more of it. You know I gotta fix this gas tank. Yes, yes, Tiny, you're beautiful.
No, I was checking to make sure I didn't bump the camera when I was walking around.
Finish pulling that motor. You don't need me to hold your hand.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I know. Perfect time to learn.
Every time he does this, folks, I break something, he gets angry.
I can't help it, Tiny. I need to do something else. And I can't.
That's not important as to the project we set out to do.
Yeah, well, they're very important. They're both just as important. They're equally as important, actually. Come on. What in Sam Hill?
See, I have no clue what I'm doing, folks, but I did pull the clutch cover off.
Well, the chain's got to come off.
Well, don't I need to pull a master link to do that?
No. Could take the back tire off.
I could.
Could pull the front gear off.
Those both seem like really great options.
I thought so.
And by really great options, I mean a total pain. Right in the rear end. Especially since you've hidden the dog bone.
I did not. It's right in the toolbox. Right in front of you, Tiny.
Well, there it is. I found it all alone, without any help.
Ah! I dropped my nuts.
I don't know how to pull that front gear, so I'm just going to take the back tire
3
off.
nuts.
What?
Yeah, I know.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
Megan, you're confusing me.
There, you dirty, rotten peanut butter
Language?
sandwich. I call it a peanut butter sandwich. Get out of my way.
Now, Biggin, I do have a concern. I'd like you to come check real quick.
Well, I'm not going. I'm busy.
Biggin.
You're fine. Get to work.
No, it's something to do with the inside of this clutch, or this sprocket. It's all rusty.
It's all right. It'll shine up.
You're working too fast.
Oh, no, I'm not. Having you pull that will take forever.
That doesn't fit.
There, now, that'll dry, being upside down. Oh! I didn't put this on right. My little buddy used to say that all the time. He used to make that noise. He would go, oh, oh, oh. Always, 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 always. There we go. Oh, don't use that. Okay, hold on, hold on. Just hold on, Tiny. Just hold yourself
Now, my
together.
little buddy, are you speaking of the Mighty Bean?
The mighty Bean indeed.
I'm pretty sure he still makes that noise.
He probably does.
I could call him and I bet he would do that noise.
He might.
After, if he sees this, I guarantee he will make that noise. I bet you he'll go, oh, 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 as he's watching it.
Probably.
Boy, that's nasty looking.
Okay, now. Don't spray this near the heater, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. Need help, Tines?
No, I'm just having trouble distinguishing my left from my right. As always.
Distinguishing what?
Distinguishing my left from my right.
Okay. Now here's a fact for you. Sealsall will pack gas tanks. Can't believe you spilled your soda.
I didn't, you did.
You have no evidence. What are you trying to do here?
Pull the chain.
Need help?
Yes. Please.
Want me to show you how to do it? Got it?
Yep. There, do we have a grease rag?
Yep.
I kind of want to wear this shirt tonight because it's got green on it.
No, I got clean ones right here.
And as for the mystery goop, sorry about taking my hat off, folks, but I kept hitting it on the seat. What's this right here? This orange kind
Oh,
of...
it's just grease that dried up. What did you take a clip off here?
No,
Okay.
I just took this piece off.
All right, look out. I got to pop that chain off that sprocket. That's a lot harder to do than you think.
All right. So now Biggins going to step in where I just was.
Okay, the clutch is locked. Once the clutch locked. Oh, boy, boy. Hold that clutch in.
Oh, Dad, the clutch case is off. It doesn't matter.
Oh, that's right, too. Crap. It's not going to work out too good, is it? We're going to have to.
Pull a master.
Can't pull a master without the clutch on. Give me a.
What do you mean you can't pull a master link without the clutch on?
Because it'll pull the motor over.
Well, we put the
just
what I'm.
put that in the coffee can.
But I'm thinking of an easier way to do this. You're just not listening like always.
I got an easier way to do it.
All we had to do was put
done.
the clutch case back off.
All done.
Yeah, but I need that chain to go on
No,
the new
you
motor.
don't.
But that one's already measured up to the perfect length.
You want a chrome chain or you want that rusty old chain?
I don't want the chrome one. But that's still a good chain.
All right, then you have it.
I don't want it.
You're stuck with it now.
No, I'm not taking it off there.
I can.
Nah.
All I need is this size, and I'll pull the sprocket, and I'll put the sprocket back on. Done.
I think.
All I need to do is have a stout screwdriver to pop this back down, and the motor will lift right off.
We gotta pull this too. Pull the cable
All
out.
you need is a screwdriver. Slide it off.
What size?
Either it's common or Phillips.
Big and double threads those back or double back threads because they stab the leg and it hurts.
Yes, they do. Not only that, but it'll stop them from fraying as easily. A lot of people cut them off, and the minute you do that, if you need to change the motor, such as this, put those in the coffee can as well.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Whoopsies. Whoa, don't grab it like that.
Oh, yep.
Pay attention. That won't just wipe off as easy as you'd like.
I don't need this.
Put it in there. No,
No, put this back on.
I'm not going to. Put it in there. All the screws are in that bucket, so put it in there.
Except for the cover screws are right there. By you.
Well, put it in the damn bucket like I told you to.
I just set them there while I was taking it off.
You need to learn to mind, young man. Okay, now I need stout pry bar. Found you in the noggin. I don't know if I can get this in here or not. Yep. I did. Now lift that off there.
Hold on, I gotta pick up.
You got a pickle?
Pick up the piece that fell on the floor. Oh, I could have done that big, and I was just.
Oh, you were just farting around making me do it.
No, I was picking up pieces that fell on the floor so we didn't lose them.
Okay, and this motor is going to go right here.
Now, Bacon,
Bonk. Now, Tiny,
I has a question.
I can't believe it.
Aren't I getting a new carburetor?
Yep, but I don't want to take it off right now.
Oh, I just thought.
Look at that, Tiny.
Oh, it's like
If
it was
I leave
made.
this, take this mount off. This
Is
plastic
that-
one. There's a drink bottle holder or something here.
Yeah, was it normal or elm?
It's common.
Common screw?
Yep. That'll go right on there. Just like it was made for it. Look at that. Doesn't that look... Ooh.
Common screw?
You always give me little baby screws
I don't know where the big one went.
in the toolbox.
That one works.
It does work. I doubt they can even see what we're doing way back here. But, all right, I'll have to wait just a minute. Let's see what we can do here. Just out of curiosity, folks. This is the bike we decided. Here, hold that. That we're gonna build. Ooh, almost lost that back.
For our special surprise
I was
guest.
gonna take this plate off and set it on this, but I kind of like that up there like that because it doesn't hit here. I kind of like it like that
Yeah.
because I can pivot that up like this, and it doesn't hit this.
And the carb will fit perfectly right there.
Yeah, I can pivot it down further. If you bring this, we can tighten that up and leave it right here.
Where'd it go?
You got me, you don't pick up pieces. Then we don't have to set it anywhere else or get it real nasty. You know what I mean? We can just leave it right there. I don't know, we may have to straighten that out a little bit, huh, Tony?
Yep.
All right.
I'll hold that.
Bring the hammer and I'll bonk it. We'll bonk it with a hammer.
Remember, people, a little bit of Tonka can save a whole lot of time.
You know this. Oops. You don't want to hit it too much, so if you bend it too much,
And then it
goes the wrong way. Then it's hard to bend back.
Yep.
How would Sam Hilden be? If I can get it started, I'll just Tonka it on. I can't even get it started on there. That's crazy. There we go. It's gonna hit right there. There we go. Start it right there. Got the nuts?
No, I don't. Those were, you took those off. You put them in the buck?
Of course I did.
All right.
Not sand washers. They had a lock washer. Just bring the bucket right here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll just put those on. Finger tight for now.
Okay.
Well, that.
They're really intricate little things for being so simple, aren't they?
Oh yeah, there's a lot to them.
There's not a lot to them, but in the same way there is.
Yeah, because one mistake and you're eating asphalt.
And let me tell you from personal experience, folks, it don't taste as good as it looks. That's how Tiny got his broken tooth.
You know the saying,
What's that?
education can be painful.
Or, if you're going to be dumb,
You gotta be tough.
and akin to other sayings that go along with that.
Well, listen, then you enjoy. You'll be all right, little buddy.
Yeah, that's not very nice.
Nobody knows what I'm talking about. What size tire is that?
This?
Yeah. That's 24 inch.
Yes, it is. I think it is.
No, it's 26. 26.
Yeah, 26 by
Yeah.
195. I was about to fall over laughing at what you just did.
I needed a wrench for this.
You think you deserve a wrench?
That's a 26. Come on.
What size?
Should be right there.
It
it's in the
was right there,
wrenches.
but some ape took every wrench out of the toolbox.
Here. It's this size. It's that size.
Big. We gotta work on your shop, man. There's bacon.
What? I have perfect shop manners. I must say, I get a lot done. Here, have some bolts and buckets.
And
give me that back when you're done with that.
12 maybe? No.
Come here, people. This is where that motor's gonna go. Right there. Sorry for being off camera and doing it, but our camera person isn't here today. And Tiny can only do one thing at a time, as you can see over there. Having a doozy of a day trying to find a wrench. Tiny, smile for the people at home.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. You want me to do it, Tiny? Something tells me this is going to take you all day. That's not it. Want me to do it?
Yeah, I want you to tell me where you hit the wrench.
Here, trade. You hold this. Give me that. God. Good God.
There's no oxygen down there, folks.
There it is.
What was it?
Do.
But I tried that. It didn't fit.
You suck.
I tried that one. It didn't fit.
What was that song you used to sing when Kurt Angle came out?
Oh, that's mean.
That was funny.
He says, "Oh, we only got to do it finger tight." Why don't you?
It won't go
find me?
finger tight.
That's because some ape filled that screen bolt with Loctite.
But it needed to be. I don't have to worry about it falling apart, do I?
No, but you're going to need to adjust it, so I wouldn't put that long-winded.
Why do I need to adjust it right where I want it?
We might need to adjust it for something.
I don't
else.
need to adjust it. It's right where I want it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You see this notch right here, kind of?
No, I can't. Your head's in the way.
Well, come here and look. See this notch right here?
Yup.
It has to be right there.
Ah.
You don't have any choice in the matter.
Sorry about that, folks. I was adjusting my sleeve. Bacon's probably going to kill me when he realizes I just had my fingers in the shop for like 4 frames.
I don't care. Better than what they saw while we were putting this motor on here. Which was nothing.
Yeah. But that still lowers our product quality. There goes our perfect video. We're doomed. Nobody will like it now. It's ruined.
Probably. But they got your fingerprints.
But they've got your fingerprints.
Criminal.
I'm not a criminal. You're the one with the hat like a criminal.
You made me wear it.
That's so everybody knows what type of hoodlum you are.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, I like that. Whoo, 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 whoo. That actually looks really good on there.
It does. I like that black motor with the black and green accents.
That looks really good on there. It fits in there so nice. Now I don't have to worry about where I'm going to store this, how I'm going to store this.
Because we have the garage.
No, well, yeah, obviously. But I mean, it getting kicked around. It's going to be easier to do the clutch disc too, because we can put this on the lift frame.
Oh yeah, that's the one that'll go on the bike lift. Oh, so nice. Like butter.
Mm-hmm. This thing is light. Whoever rides this will be terrified.
Probably.
You know how fast this engine is.
Yeah, that's a 55-mile-an-hour motor.
What was it anyway? On your bike.
All I gotta say to the lucky rider who knows who he is,
Hang on.
Hang on. Don't let go of the handlebars for anything unless you fall down.
Don't worry, it's got handbrakes. Brake fade is a real thing.
Oh yeah, it's got handbrakes. So don't expect to just grab them because you will die.
No, don't. We're just picking on somebody, folks. This is a nice bike.
But seriously, brake fade on motorbikes. Those brake pads right here.
They won't do it with front brakes. And back brakes, they won't do it.
They won't fade.
Back brakes alone will.
Won't we want to set the back brakes to be higher than the front brakes?
No.
Because if the front brakes...
40 split.
Well, isn't it 60 back, 40 front?
No, 60 front, 40 back.
I figured we'd reverse that on a motorized bicycle because if the front brakes grab too hard, you're going over.
No. It'll be all right. We'll adjust them good.
We're professionals. We know what we're
You'll
talking
let me
about.
know if you fall off when you're test driving it on this road thing.
Okay.
On this road.
No.
Yeah. You're the one would bite the bullet on your gas tank. Tough guy. What are you pointing at anyway? The ground?
No.
You're the one. Do you know on the last time you held that camera, you had it on the tire for 5 minutes?
I'm watching you put that motor
You can't
down.
be watching me because I'm doing it up here. I'm kind of curious what you're pointing at.
The motor.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Here, look in that hole.
Don't be
Tell me what you see.
You're doing shoddy work, I can tell.
They went to see the hole of wisdom. What they found was bubkish.
There. Boy, that is nice. Woo! Almost done there. That is nice. I like the looks of that.
All right, you people are going back up on the pedestal.
That looks nice.
It does. That is a nice looking bike.
Now I'm going to fix this tank.
All right. Now we're back over here. Now,
What?
the people are back on their pedestal. Hello, everybody. From the other end.
You probably didn't see anything when you were holding it. Move.
Yeah.
Okay, is that pointed at that gas tank right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how wiggling my fingers is part of the sight test, so I know where my hand is.
All right, come on, guys. By far not professionals with these damn things.
No, we never, well, I have claimed we were professionals, but it's all in good fun. We are learning this trade of entertainers slash
Now, this is what's going to happen here.
mechanic, you know. We're learning
This
to
is
entertain.
what's going to happen here, people. Put those in the toolbox.
I'm
Find
gonna,
all these screwdrivers, Simon, and put them back in here, please. Please.
yeah.
Um,
I'm going to put this 14 for motor mounts up here.
Here, let's put this on you, Tiny. There. Now, what I want you to do is if you could
Pick up this toolbox.
pick up this toolbox, yeah? Okay. Now, what happens here is seals all will. The only thing I know of, well, the best thing I know of, actually, for stopping gas leaks and things. And that's what we're going to use. Right, Tiny?
That's right. Sealsall is a very good product. They should sponsor us.
Well, we're not sponsored by them.
We're not, but they should.
I personally like the stuff for a lot of things, and it's clear. So this Sealzall is apparently old, because it's not going on very well. But we're gonna give it a whirl because, well, I need to. I need this gas tank.
Right,
I
there's
did
all
buy another
those.
gas tank, and I have another gas tank coming, but that's for another project. But we're going to do our best to seal this one up.
That's how quick it is to
Hopefully.
pick up your tools.
What's that, buddy?
I was telling the other camera, I said, that's how quick it is to pick up your workspace, make it look nice when you're done. It don't take nothing but time, a little bit of it at that, so there's no excuse not to have a nice workspace.
Just don't look at our back.
Yeah, don't look at her bench.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around each of these, because these are known to leak, and I'm not just sure where this is leaking, but we know it's got a small leak.
That stuff is potent.
Apparently we bought it a long time ago because it's a gel now.
I thought Sealzall was a liquid.
Well, it's supposed to be, but this is a gel now.
Huh. Now I'm standing here making sure the shot's okay. Because
You can see there what I've done, and hopefully, even though it's older,
may I see that container, Biggin? Contact, adhesive, and sealant. This is a cement, Biggin.
good.
So it's supposed to be a jelly. You were absolutely right. And it has a lot of uses, really, besides just gas tanks, because it's a gas and oil resistant.
And again, we're not sponsored by them. This is just more or less a product review.
Yes, and we can't say enough good about it, really.
We've used it many times for many things.
I think you've been using tubes of this my whole life.
Oh yeah,
Not this particular tube,
okay.
but tubes
can
like
you grab
this.
that, and I'll show you what we're. Oh wait a minute. No,
Whoa.
I'm not going to show you.
You just sprayed me with whatever liquid was in that.
Sorry, Tiny.
You're all
can't
right.
show
It just kind of spooked me a little.
you. Okay, and this is together. They're coming together, and that is together. I'm just waiting on gas tank.
Let me just borrow the good folks here. Let me come with me, folks. This is what we did the other day, and you're not going to see the footage we took the other day because I was not.
Oh yeah, they can show the
Feeling
footage of that,
well.
because that footage actually turned out excellent.
Wow,
I watched it; it turned out perfect.
But this is what we did yesterday. This is our backup.
No, this is a surprise.
Yes, this one's our surprise bike. Because
This one is. We have so many parts ordered for Tiny's bike.
And if you notice, folks, at home, this is a C-Chance. And the only reason we're building another C-Chance like Bite the Bullet is because these frames are easy to motorize. Sometimes.
Well, they are easy to motorize. And this one is highly customized.
This
one has steelies.
steel rims, white wall tires.
This
Custom
frame
handlebars
also
in that.
has, these handlebars are off from
Jameis.
A Jameis, yep.
And this neck is also off of a Jameis. Now, for
No,
those...
this neck is a Giant.
Oh, that neck is a
The
Giant.
neck is a Giant. Handlebars are Jameis. The rims are Huffy, but they're steelies. They're wide, heavy spokes.
Now, a lot of what we say is affordable, but you're not going to... I'm going to be the guy to say it. You're not going to go out and you're not going to get a set of these.
Well, unless they get them like we did.
Unless you get them used like we got them used. We got this in a batch of, I think it was like 100 bikes for like, what, $50?
Oh, no, I paid $500.
Or, well, $500.
And it was a batch of like 300 bikes.
Yeah, it was 300 bikes because at one time we had a bike shop. So we had parts from different bikes, and that's how this one wound up eventually coming to be, which is such a cool story.
A red bike.
It was originally.
We're not going to get into a whole boring story, but this bike I ordered. We have a new motor, anyways, and this motor kit will be. I'm not going to tell you about it till it comes, but not all the parts from that motor kit are going on this bike. Just what we need are. The rest of the parts are going on this bike, and some of the parts are going on
The
this
surprise bike.
So out of that motor kit, I'm going to finish this bike, that bike, and this bike. I'm actually going to finish 3 bikes out of 1 motor kit, except for the clutch kit I bought for this bike.
The clutch kit he bought for the black and green.
For this bike,
The
because
Quasar.
this bike I'm building for my oldest son. That's who I was picking on, was my oldest son. I wouldn't pick on anybody else other than my boys.
So now you know who our special guest is going to be, and he'll be here quite a few times, we hope.
He'll have fun on it. I'm just picking on him.
Yeah.
Because Tiny will be riding this bike.
I'll be on Bite the Bullet.
I'll be on this one.
That'll be on the Chrome King.
I don't know what I'm going to call him yet, but I'll figure it out. It'll be something funny. Anyways, so as much as I'd love to get away from these things, they just keep gluing me to them.
Yeah, we got a lot to do on these bikes.
A lot of it is due to the weather. I mean, like I said, I was going to bring in lawn tractors today, and we forgot the battery. And without a battery, we were going to pull them in with a 4-wheeler, get them running in here. But without a battery, that's not a possibility. So we're back to the bikes because they're small and
there's a lot to do on them.
There's a lot to do on.
All right.
So, anyways, and you have anything to add, Tiny?
No.
Well, and we need them for the ride and the camping trip.
Yep.
And we don't need them for the ghost hunt, thank goodness. But we have everything for the ghost hunt. We're going to use the cameras. We have mics.
I'm gonna get a shotgun mic for the camcorder. Our camcorder doesn't have a shotgun mic yet.
Right.
But we've got a good friend of mine who's been helping us with supplies. So I'd like to formally thank him right here. And he's helping me get some of the equipment that I need for my end of it. And we're getting a shotgun mic and all kinds of new stuff coming soon. Pretty soon, instead of fade to blacks and so-and-so said naughty words, I'll be able to just beep them out.
There'll be a lot of beeps.
There'll be a lot of beeps.
Well, not really, because we try very hard.
This is the longest I've gone without swearing in 27 years of my life.
So hopefully we'll... By the way, when we did do a product review on this, which should be in this video, and that actually I'm going to check right now, because I actually like the way that looks.
Yeah, that looks really good.
And I didn't wipe it off, but if you'll know,
his fingers, they're rust.
The rust, it did exactly what it said it was going to do.
It did.
So if I wipe that, if you give me a cloth, Tiny.
Let's get him a cloth, folks.
And I wipe that like I'm supposed to. I'll bet you.
Now this chain's got over 60 years of rust and grime.
This is a 1966.
So we had to let it sit a little bit
Drive
longer. But
Wow,
that is
look
the
at
original
that.
chain. Look,
That is really coming off there.
that is magnificent.
And I have tried this with a few different cleaners, and that's really look at that down in there. Can you see it?
Just okay. So I bumped a button, folks. My bad. But look at all the rust that came off that.
And if I can figure out how to open this blasphemous bottle, childproof, I'm going to re-administer and just let that sit on there. And you see, I wanted oil. I wanted to lubricate this because I lubricated it once and it sprayed stuff all over the chain, all over the tire. When you have white wall tires,
It makes white wall not so white.
well, this, when it's all clean, is actually a show bike.
Yes, it is. I'd like to see us maybe this summer taking her around, maybe do a tractor pull or something.
Well, it's on the website.
It is. This one is on the official motorbikes forum,
It
or
was.
a official motorbike forum.
It was, yeah.
So
I
Anyway.
can do a real quick. Just a super quick.
here you go for the one fan that loves them. Time for a tip with Tiny. When you're working
Where
with
is
chrome, such as the Chrome King here, and you want to get that chrome right back to nice and shiny,
Show it, Kai. Show it here.
you got to use steel wool.
Back up a little bit so they can see.
You
Right
use
here.
steel wool and turtle chrome polish.
You remember what grade steel wool?
That is 00.
00 steel wool.
00 steel wool. So there's your tip with Tiny today.
And then you can use this
Or Mother's.
or Mother's. This is Scratch and Swirl.
Scratch and Swirl works really
I like
well.
Scratch and Swirl because Scratch and Swirl.
Yo.
We don't want to leave little nasties on it.
Yeah, and that's
Let's
what we call
see.
them here on the channel, little nasties.
Right here.
For
Let's
instance,
go right here.
look how not dull and kind of it's pitted and rusty.
Let's start right here. Let's hope this works or I'm going to look like a fool. But it's actually, since this has been stored for a while, it's going to take me a lot of work to get this
But you can see it lifting.
back. I had all this stuff cleaned up. And now, I mean, I bought this bike. It was a rust bomb. It really was. I mean, look right here at this one, for instance. Can you see that one?
Yeah, you
now
can.
watch this. Let's see if I can get that to lighten up. I can't guarantee I'll get it to go away, but I might be able to get it to
Just to lighten up would be amazing. Because
lighten up. I might be able to get it to go away.
I see where it was.
See that?
Look at it now. Do you see? No, it's the same view. Where's that scratch?
Now, if I get a cloth,
Any cloth. Not one that you want to keep using though.
and I just wipe where I was, just kind of buff it out a little bit.
Just see how much that looks. How nice that looks.
This works on car bumpers, anything chrome, actually, if it's real chrome. It won't work on plastic chrome. Bear in mind, this is not good for any of your plastic. So a lot of your chrome nowadays, Tiny, is plastic.
I didn't realize that, but that's kind of despicable.
Well, if you use this on plastic chrome, it'll take it right off and you'll have plastic. It will no longer be chrome.
So there you have it. There's your tip.
Right there, look at.
Look how nice that looks.
And then right here, wow. Now I got to do my whole bike, but if you get this out in the sunlight when I'm done with it,
That shining like a
it
new
will.
quarter.
It shines like a diamond. It's actually blinding.
Yeah, so anyway, there's your tip with Tiny, everybody.
And big one, apparently.
And Biggin,
Apparently.
apparently. Thank you, awesome people, for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. We had a lot of fun. We hope you have fun watching. And stay safe out there on this awesome St. Patrick's Day night. Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.